Hello there, this is Trish from Pinky's World. Today I'm back with Kendra's Card Challenge 3 and I'm on sketch number 6, and I'm just going to show you exactly what I'm going to do. I have the stamping done and all, but I want to show you just how I go about laying it out and hoping that some of you will come along and join in. You get these two little pieces this time, so decide which way they've went. You'll know from your original plan what colour paper C is. We've moved on to paper C this time, which is this one, and I have written it down as sprinkles because my paper has sprinkles on it. So that's the only two pieces you get in this particular sketch. So you need to add, also I'm running my sketch this way, the same as Kendra has done. You need to add your grey bit outside. I thought I had these printed off bigger. Oh, I do have them printed off bigger. Here they are. This will seem so much better for you. The grey on the outside, you need to have it cut at 5.5 by 4.5. It can either be the base of your card or you can mat it up. Entirely up to you. These pieces will sit there, and then you need this piece here, which is 3 1/8 by 3 1/8 square. And it has a centre piece at 2 7/8 by 2 7/8, and then you just embellish it according to your own taste. So for the grey piece, I have cut a nice piece of saffron card and I've run it through an old embossing folder, so a tired one. But I love it because it's so chunky, and I have used it before on Kendra's cards from Challenge 2, but it just is so chunky. I really wanted a good background. This wasn't the image that I was going with. I'm only after getting a new pile of stash through from Stampin Up, and this is one of the freebies from Celebration, which is coming out on the 3rd of August. Can't show you anything else inside it, but I can show you this because I have I earned it as a freebie when I was doing my pre-order. So I couldn't resist these cute sheep. As soon as I saw it, I knew I wanted them because there's nothing like having a wee fun animal for birthday cards. It's my sense of humour, that's the way I go. So I'm going with this wee sheep here. I have stamped him on in Memento. I've coloured him in with a wee bit of the smoky grey, dark smoky slate, markers. And I've stamped the grass. You get the wee grassy bit in there too. I've stamped it in Granny Apple Green, and then I went over it in the light Granny Apple Green blend just to colour in the background so there's no spaces. But in order to move on, I want to add some clouds to this. Don't know if I'm explaining myself very well today, but I'm going to go with it. If you have any queries at all, just ask me down below. I have a homemade cloud stencil. I thought it would be nice to add a wee bit of clouds to this boy. There is a lot of ink still left on my brush, so I'm not going to add any more, but I would advise you to go with a nice light colour. Like, what? I'm not sure what colour we'll go with. There used to be a lovely one last year. Soft sea foam or something. But something nice and light, whatever light inks you have in your stash, and just a wee bit of clouds. I think it adds a wee bit of something to the background rather than just leaving it. All depends on your own taste, of course. So I'm never too particular about clouds. I just do them where I want to do them. And try and not go over your wee sheep. You could mask them off, but I'm not going to bother today. Just be gentle when you're going around that area. I'm bringing the clouds down another wee bit, just let me go like so. I drew this hand-drawn using a template I downloaded from online, and then just cut out, and this is kind of like plastic stuff that you get in packaging or something, so worth your while holding on to these things to make your own stencils. So I think that just lifts him a wee bit rather than leaving him just floating in the air. He looks like he's more respectable now. So that is our background, as I said. Run through the embossing folder. Our next layers are these two wee bits that were cut using our original cutting templates, and they sort of sit either side down a wee bit, so they're going to be covered by your square, so just make sure that you make sure you've room for them, you know, sort of lay them down and then lay your square down and decide if you're right or not. So that is the basic layout. So I think I'll just lift this and stick these on, and then it'll get us moving forward a bit. This is a nice wee layout. I do like this one. And these go right out to the edge of your matting bit. I'm just going to double check that again, that I'm happy with where it's sitting. It seems fine. So we'll just straighten it up. These wee bits are only 1.5 inches by 1 1/8. So like before, if you were making cards and you had 2 wee bits like that left over, you'd just chuck them in the bin, wouldn't you? And here you are just adding a bit of coloured card to it, and you're making a card. So it's brilliant. I think it's such a great idea that Kendra has, and it's worth your while joining in because she has 3 brilliant prizes up for grabs. You can go pop over to her YouTube channel, and you'll see the winners being drawn from Challenge 2. And the prizes were excellent there. I'm sure anybody that received a prize is not going to complain. The prizes this time around are $50 coupon for, or voucher I should say, for Pink and Main. The second prize is a mystery stamps and die set, and the third prize is a paper pad and ephemera. So, oh, nice. I wished I could be included. Right, have I got that right? Yes, that looks alright. So I'm going to stick this onto this, and then I'm going to layer that up to give it a wee bit of beef. Oops. So I've made this just a fraction smaller all around, just to show a wee tiny bit of yellow, not too much. And then we'll just layer him up. So you'll be able to earn this set here, among others. There's lots of others. There's a lovely wee, I'll just show you in a fraction of a minute, a penguin set, which, who doesn't love a penguin? Just pop these off. I'm being so tidy. I've done my housework at this end of the house, so I want to keep it nice and clean. I've actually cleared away some rubbish off my floor. When you're having a mad frenzy of crafting, you make such a mess. I do anyway. So I'm pulling that down, sort of centralizing it. And I think that's about right. We'll double check. We need to hold that up and look at it, because at the angle I'm looking at it looks okay, but as soon as you straighten it up you're going to be sad. I think that's okay. So I'm going to stick this onto the back now. That we're happy, and we just need to add some embellishments. I can't wait to, I might, if I get these all finished in 16 cards, I might even actually start a Christmas one, because I just love these. I might do a double dose for you. You never know. And that would get me 16 cards ready made to go for Christmas. Exciting. Now, that's looking nice. I think it's nice and summery, this card. So perfect for a summer birthday. Now, what I've done is I've stamped the wee hat out. This wee one here, and just cut round it, leaving a wee tiny edge. And I'm going to pop it on his head. He's all set for the birthday party. So we're going to cover one of his ears. It's hard to get it on him because he's got a wee sticky out ear, but I'm hoping that hat stays in place. And then for our embellishments, as you can see from there's 3 things up here. You don't have to use 3, you decide yourself. But I have punched a 1-inch circle and stamped the wee hat again inside, just keeping it flat, and I've added a bit of faux stitching around the edge. I'm going to stick that there. So I'm going to put a bit of a raise up there so that I can balance it. Oops, and one at this side. See if that sits okay. That's about right. So, excuse me, it's not going to go anywhere. So just use them as your bumpers when you're sliding it in to get the right position. And then I just went for 2 ordinary, excuse me, we could add a jam or something to them. I'll see, I don't want them looking like fried eggs, you know. So I'm going to set that one there. And again, these are wee 1/2 inch punches and just a bit of black added to do the faux stitching. Very simple. I didn't think there was anything really that would have tied in other than a few circles, to be honest with you, for this. I don't actually like that sitting up. So I'm going to take it off and just stick it flat. Always worth your while putting the stuff down and then deciding what you want to do, rather than doing it backwards like me. So I'm going to scrape some of that off, or it'll be oozing everywhere. So we'll just put it flat on as we head. Turn it around a wee bit. He really doesn't like wearing hats, that boy, sure he doesn't. Not too bad. It's a bit funny, really. I might have to fart about with it to get it to sit properly. It's not working, sure it's not. Should have put it in his hand. We could put it over here, but it's there now. It's going to have to stay. So basically, that was everything done. I'm going to put a wee bit of glue under there so that sits down for me. Other than that, that is our card done, and I might just actually follow that design inside. But I wanted to show you, along with other things I got myself one happy family, which is loads of lovely sentiments, which I'm definitely short of at the minute. I also got All for Baby, which is a lovely set. Comes with matching days. Wherever you went, matching days, there you are. So I'm looking forward to use that because there's a lovely sketch in this for hanging clothes and stuff. The penguin one, I was saying, you do get, the penguin one is, well, I can't remember if it's the freebie or the punch. I'll double check. It comes with a lovely matching punch, which is what drew me to it right away. It could be just in the new catalogue. It mightn't be free at all. Oh yeah, I know what I got. I got the free papers. I totally forgot. These are the free papers, and these are going to be my Christmas go-to papers this year. They go with the penguin. You buy these in the new catalogue that's coming out. It's a bundle, and you also buy this as part of the bundle. It's the wee punch for your penguins, and this is the matching paper. So you may see a lot of these cards done with this particular design. But I just thought I'd share those nice wee bits and pieces that arrived for me today. So I'm raring to go now. I've been rejuvenated because of something new to play with. So hopefully you'll join. That is challenge number 6. And it was pretty easy other than me farting around and doing it all wrong. I'm going to add the glue, as I said, to this because I've only got one wee holder on either side. A wee pop of glue, or glue dot, the very thing that glue dot. We'll just do a glue dot and that will hold it perfectly. So, won't it? It should do. Let's hope for the best. There we go, it has gripped it rightly. And just pop one the other side and we're all set. And then we can add, like, maybe just go over it with the Wink of Stella, or, you know, just add a wee bit of shine to it. It is a birthday one after all. And I think it deserves a wee bit of pizzazz. Colour in your hat as well. And we've picked up some nice red, which we didn't want to do. There we go. Done and dusted. Wink of Stella saves you so many times. So I think I'm pretty pleased with that. It's bright, it's sunny, it's summery, and it's for a birthday. What more could you ask for? So please come back again. I hope I haven't bored you with my ranting on today. I don't know what I was at today. But I had the house all to myself today, and I think I just got carried away. I have so many cards made today. I'm so happy with myself. But there you have it. Catch you all again. Probably on, what is this? Will be for, I'm not sure what day this is, Monday or else Friday. I'll be posting Mondays and Fridays with these cards if you want to pop back and catch more of them. I'll catch you all again later. Bye.